If you're on a 482 visa or planning to apply, this could be your most important next step. In 2026, the pathway from a 482 visa to permanent residency in Australia is clearer, faster, and more accessible, but only if you understand how it works. The 482 visa, now called the Skills in Demand visa, lets Australian employers sponsor skilled workers when they can't find suitable local talent. It has 3 streams: core skills for most skilled occupations, specialist skills for high-income earners, essential skills for critical lower-skilled roles. Depending on the stream, the visa can last up to 2 to 4 years, and there is no age limit to apply. To qualify, you generally need a job offer from an approved sponsor, relevant work experience, English proficiency, and a salary that meets the required threshold. From July 1st, 2026, salary thresholds are increasing to about 79,499 Australian dollars for core skills and 146,717 Australian dollars for specialist skills, and they are expected to keep rising each year. There have also been major improvements to the PR pathway. The work requirement has been reduced from 3 years to 2 years. Your work experience is now portable, so you may be able to change employers and still count your time toward PR, as long as your new employer is an approved sponsor. And all 482 streams now have access to PR pathways. The most common pathway is through the Employer Nomination Scheme, subclass 186, under the Temporary Residence Transition stream. Here's the usual process. First, secure sponsorship from an approved employer. Second, your employer nominates you and you apply for the 482 visa. Third, work in your nominated role for at least 2 years. Fourth, your employer nominates you again for permanent residency under the 186 visa. If approved, you gain permanent work rights, Medicare access, and a pathway to Australian citizenship. In terms of cost, expect around 3,000 Australian dollars for the 482 visa and about 4,700 Australian dollars for the PR stage, excluding tests and professional fees. Processing times are usually around 3 to 6 months for the 482 visa and 6 to 12 months for PR. Where many people go wrong is accepting roles that do not match eligible occupations, being paid below market salary requirements, or relying on employers who are not fully compliant. These mistakes can delay or even block your PR pathway. If you want to maximize your chances, choose the right occupation, work with a compliant sponsor, and plan your PR strategy early. With rising salary thresholds and stronger competition, waiting too long could cost you the opportunity. Before you make your next move, make sure you understand exactly where you stand. If you're unsure about your eligibility, occupation, or pathway under the 2026 rules, start with a free Australia Work Visa assessment today. Avoid the guesswork and take the next step towards securing your future in Australia.